Hello everyone, this is once again an odd video of mine. Wow, my hair needs to be done. I don't know what this video is going to be about. I don't know. I was thinking about making a video about how much I love the show Dragon Tales. But then I realized it's going to be me complaining a lot about where the fuck are these little babies' parents. So I'm not doing that. In fact, I don't know what I'm doing this week. When he's like, why? My cat. What are you doing, baby? Oh, she does not like the light. You can turn the other way. She's rolling her eyes at me. Okay. Ooh, if you're wondering what my lips are, they are... This doesn't have a name, but it's a very shiny pink gloss from LA Colors. And then here is a lip, like, crown LA Colors came out with, like 6 years ago, that I have not seen since. What are you talking about, man? Ooh, what else could I talk about? I tried to do my hair the other day because I thought it would be really cute if I did 2 little, like, braids on each side and then pigtails. And that turns out I can't see the tippy top of my head, so, well, I already knew that. And then, here's, I've talked about this before, I have no clue how to do my hair. If anyone ever wants to teach me, that would be delightful, because I have no clue. I stand here for my comb. I have no clue how to do my hair, like, at all. This is just it, natural, not brush, no shit. I did my nails. They're the same color they were before, but now they have a jewel. Ooh, okay. There we go. Also, ignore the fact that my joints are red. I'm not concerned about it. I use my hands a lot. It's more than likely me running the stuff I crochet over it 1,000 times. Leave me alone. What else happened? Ooh. Let's show off my outfit that makes no sense. Shorts that don't fit, and a Wu-Tang shirt. That's all I'm wearing. I did my toenails. That was fun. Not really. Every time I do my toenails, I can't wear my glasses while I file, right? And because all the dust gets on. So I always end up nicking myself and not noticing. Which is bad. It's so bad. And such a safety hazard. But it's not like I'm, like, you know, getting gel and shit in the boo-boo. But I always end up nicking myself with the file. And then I don't notice until, like, I go to bed that night. And I'm like, my foot kind of hurts. Why does my foot kind of hurt? And then I, like, pick up my foot and I look at it and I go, ooh. That looks like, because it always just looks like I scraped my foot on the ground. It's not like a serious, like, ooh, I cut myself open. Like I broke a little skin. Not that bad. And I never notice until I go to bed, and then I'm like, why is my foot hurt? Anyway, I really like my makeup today. I need to make more gray eyeshadow because I ran out of gray eyeshadow, but I'm waiting until I'm done with my project pan of my fucking eyeshadow that has been taking forever and ever and ever and ever, because it's a dumpster fire. And then we're gonna go on to the one I was working on injunction to this one, which is my Black Widow's one. Ooh, this could be a Project Pan update. Okay, I know what this video is about. Yay. Okay. I gotta dig out the thing. Because it's also on its, like, last legs, and so that will be a fun little... Everything's very stuck in there. It always is very stuck. Okay. So, side note, this is a great palette. If you see the palette from LA Colors, when I bought it, it was $3. It might be like $4 or $5 now, but it is a really good palette, and I like it a lot. But it doesn't look like this anymore. Geez, this is... Okay, a lot of the shades I repotted from other shit. And I broke it because it's plastic, and I'm aggressive, and it's a million years old. Anyway, here it is. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty. Those are empty, that's empty. A lot of them look fucked up because they're not the original colors that were in the palette. The only original left is this really pretty, like dusty. Oh my god, I am so, oh my god. Okay, this really pretty dusty, like purple. Actually, the cat's still there. Let's, ooh, color overlay. Oh my god, do you see it? Please tell me you see it. I'm fixing to grab my mom and have her come in here. Whatever, love and demon. Okay, it's right there. Okay. I'm gonna go ask my mom. My mommy said yes. I thought she was gonna say no. But here's one color. Ooh. Pretty. Yeah, that's appearing a lot better than it was on me. Do y'all see why I got her? She's a lot tanner than me. And then here's a goldy color. And then here's another goldy color. Ooh. And then here's another. It's more of like a rose gold. These two are my favorite, personally. But yeah, that's my update for that palette. And then the palette that's gonna go after that one, which is the one I used for a little bit in Junction, which is my Black Widow's palette. That looks like shit. And then it has a lot of like more up my alley type of shades. You see? And then you can see that some of the ones in my other palette I did in fact take from the Black Widow's palette. And then, ooh, pretty colors. So yeah, thank you, Mom, for letting me use your hand.
You're welcome. She didn't shut the door all the way.
I was completely expecting her to say no. So that's very lovely that she did that. But yeah, okay. Diving deeper into it because my mom had chores, so I didn't want to hold her too long. This is the palette I'm currently working on. Oh my god. The overcast of this is really fucking annoying me. Maybe if I put it on a dark. Ooh, that's better almost. All of this is almost done. Which hopefully in the next like month or two, it will all be done. I can throw it the fuck away. Because I own too much shit. And then we will be working on this palette again. Which will be hopefully not too long because a lot of these palettes are kind of chalky. So they run out quickly. And then also a lot of them are already really like low and or empty from when I was using it in the summer. And then here's the other two palettes that I work on. For stuff like my blush, I do use this palette, which I don't know if they still sell, but I own 3 of the palettes, and I got them for free. And I really like using the pinks and the orange as, oh my god, as blush. I may lose my fucking mind. And then when I did that maroon, like green eyeshadow a couple weeks ago, if you really like pay attention to my shorts, I stockpile a lot of stuff. But yeah, I used that green, which is quite fun. I do love a lime. I do love a lime green. I do quite a bit. I love stuff like that. I love it. But yeah, and you can see the colors. I do in fact use them. Personally, I stack like a tan color under my blush. Just because I am quite pale, and I like to be quite pale. I like to be kind of ghostly, especially like in my like under eye out area. But like, yeah. And so I do stack kind of tanner, like contour colors under it, like conceal it. Personally, I do quite like the concealers from LA Colors, even though that they are kind of like thin and they oxidize, which, guys, if it oxidizes, okay, in my experience with these, if you just blend it out after it oxidizes, it's the same color still, and it doesn't further oxidize, so it's whatever. But yeah, I will stack like this color because it's like you see, that's like a good like 3-4 shades darker than me. In the general sense of this has warm tones, my natural color is not really warm. I think we've seen it before. If I tan or like get like melanin in my skin of whatsoever, it's very much like a dusty color, and I don't know really why. Because as you saw earlier in that clip, my mother is quite red toned in her natural skin, and a lot tanner than me. Tanner. Let's be realistic, that is not a tan, that is a year-round color. So I don't know. If I do like let the sun kind of like touch me, even when I was really like a little girl and I was like, I had color year-round, like I was a very like dusty brown, but I didn't look dirty. Like, it looked like my color because it was my color, and I don't know why I tan, and like if the sun touches me, I get kind of like that dusty color. He's like, you can see there is some red in my skin, granted that's like all in like my fingertips and the bottoms of my feet and stuff, but like it's so weird to think that like I just tan in this very dusty color. I'm gonna swatch things on me. These are darker, and so hopefully you'll be able to see it without me having to like. Also, a fun little thing with this, because these concealers are kind of thinner, and I think they do get thinner over time. Just let them set a little bit and like not be wet, but like be a little damp, and then like pat it out, and it works quite well, I will say. And then this one is a contour stick from, I think, Fenty. I'm like 99% sure this is Fenty. That's Fenty's logo, I'm pretty sure. I will say, I'm a Dollar General makeup girl. All the nice palettes I have, all the nice like highlighters and contours and stuff I have, I did not buy. I'm not saying I stole it, because I didn't. I am not that stupid. If you have a shopping problem, and then you're friends with me, I end up with a lot of stuff. clearly. I mean, just look at my vicinity. I did not buy the majority of the stuff I own. I bought this and this and like this and this and like I buy a lot of LA Colors. All of my LA Colors I have bought over the years. And then like stockpiled. Honestly, if LA Colors wants to sponsor me one day or just send me free shit, that'd be awesome and I would love that very much. I don't buy expensive stuff. He's like, one, I don't feel like we should, and like two, I feel like I don't deserve it. It's a lot of internalized problems. Oh, my lips look cute. That's another thing. I like wearing like an more opaque kind of like glossy, like true like shimmer. Not even a shimmer. It's pigmented. Like that. Just because I think it gives my lips kind of like a plump almost that they don't naturally have. And it's not to say my lips are thin. They're not really like thin, but they're not like plump. I don't know. They're very rosy too. They're very rosy. Anyway, I will like stack like a tan color like that, like a good few shades darker than you are, especially because I have, let me pull my hair back real quick. Let me pull my hair taut, actually, so you can really see, because I have a shit ton of baby hairs. We're going to talk about my bone structure for a minute. Okay. Just looking on, you can see that my cheekbones are quite high and quite prominent. They have always been. I don't have any work done. I have never had any work done, and I will probably never get any work done whatsoever. Okay? These are my natural cheekbones. They are quite high. They are kind of sharp. And so if I, with my high, sharp cheekbones, put quite a bit of like a tanner color, like in this region, it's going to blend out just fine. And it's going to look kind of airbrushy, and it's going to be whatever. If you don't have like a good cheekbone structure, you might not want to do something like that because you're not going to have the support in your actual like bones under here where like I put my like that's where my bone is. You're not going to have that type of like structure, that type of definition to kind of like counteract the shadow, if that makes any sense. I really hope that makes sense. If you have like a flatter cheekbone, a rounder face, because my face is kind of like short and then it's very sharp, it's very angular. I can't really change that with makeup because then it kind of looks like crap. And I don't mean like, oh, she doesn't know how to do makeup. No, I mean quite literally, if I try to do my makeup for the male gaze, the femininity, the round featured girly Disney princess shit, I look like I skinned somebody. I am not lying. I cannot lie. Anytime I have done my makeup like them. I have this dysmorph, like, panic attack. And that's not to say you guys aren't pretty, but it does not look good on me because I look crazy. I look like I skinned somebody. So here's a big fuck you to everyone that tells me, wear less makeup. You mean get surgery. Literally, the other day, I flipped out on someone because they were like, I think if you just put some moisturizer on and you wore this makeup, you'd be prettier. I've gotten that comment like 3 times in the last like 4 weeks. It's not original. It's not cute. And guess what? I'm gonna look nuts. Like actually fucking insane. Because I'm sitting there trying to perform surgery on a face with makeup. And not gonna look good. It has never looked good. I have strong features. And guess what? They look good. You don't want to admit it. You say it makes me look like a man. But guess what? It looks fucking good. And in my experience, the only people calling me a man and having an issue with me are racist white motherfuckers. I am not even into that drinking. I can't even be into that drink. It's to a point where if I'm in a room full of white little men, I'm deeply uncomfortable because I know what the fuck they're thinking. And I don't like it. And it makes me very uncomfortable to take you and your misogynistic ass European standard white is the best fucking mentality and eat it. Fucking eat it. You will gag. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. It makes me ill. It makes me so fucking ill. Like, generally, it makes me nauseous. I don't like it. Anyway. Someone's gonna comment and be like, no, you're just ugly, you fucking bitch. I already know. It's my favorite game. Call out the comments before they comment it, so then they don't comment it. Like, no, I've run some fucking tests. I've run some theories. You don't like that you don't know anything about me. I say like a crazy person. I mean, like, I think a lot of people's problems with the way I look is I am aware I look ambiguous. I know that. I don't give a fuck. I've looked this way the majority of my life. Okay? I cannot change it unless I went to get surgery to look more white. I'm not even joking. This isn't even like a sitch where it's like, she's a pygmy and she's trying to blah, 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 blah. I look the same without makeup. I look the same with makeup. I've already done little things to make myself look more appealing in hopes for the racist fucks to shut up. I'm not gonna say what those things are. They were not surgical. I did not bleach anything. But I'm deeply traumatized by a lot of stuff that's happened. And so, as an adult, am very, very aware of why these people don't like me. And I'm very aware of the exact look of these people who don't like me. And I know I don't want to be around those people. I know I don't want to ever be seen with one of those people. I just hiccuped just now. If I can look at you and I can gauge probably what you're thinking, I don't want to be around you. Just straight up. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. And frankly, I don't like the fact that quite a bit of my comments are white guys. And you could call me a fucking hypocrite and a piece of shit and a bunch of shit. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Because I have learned, like, I'm not even exaggerating. Because I remember every single last one of it. I remember every little tick, every little comment, every little thing. I remember it all. It was not fun. And I don't like the fact that those motherfuckers feel safe to comment on my shit, knowing there's a good chance that they're going to be awful to someone who doesn't deserve it. And with that note of me and my ambiguous ass, I'm going to say these words, and I mean these words. Be kind to all fucking people. Be nice to everyone. Be good fucking people. It's all I ask for out of anyone who watches me, anyone that calls himself a fan, anyone that watches my videos religiously, because I know there's a lot of you. Not as many as I would be famous. I would like to be famous quite a lot. But I know there's quite a few of you, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, just want you guys to be good people. I just want you guys to be good, ethical, kind people. I love you all. I hope you all have an amazing day or night. I hope you are all safe and happy and healthy and loved. Bye. I love you. Winnie, say bye-bye. Oh, she's asleep. Bye. 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 There she is.